Actually, you know what? I did that section pretty well. I didn't take any damage, I didn't waste any ammo, so let's save. So that I don't have to redo that section again. That sound good? That sounds good. Yes. There we go. Ooh. Where are the wristbands? See, if I hadn't gone back, I might have missed that. I'm pretty sure I picked that up as Claire, but, you know, I would have missed it as Leon. And, you know, sometimes that can matter, because Claire and Leon don't necessarily get the same... Yeah, so that isn't on fire. I'm noticing this now. Because, yeah, it's on fire when you go down the lift. Leon and Claire don't necessarily get the same messages. For a start, they get different. Like, some don't show up at all, and some... It's just, yeah, some don't show up at all. Some are just different. Like the gunpowder one is different for Leon and Claire because obviously it says different types of ammunition. But the reason I mention it is because I've got... I won't bother going to the thing. I've got 53 of 58 documents, and I looked up how many I should have. I think I should have 56 of 58 because there's two... Yeah, see, I have a feeling that the old... Because there's moths here. I have a feeling that the moth boss fight used to be down here, and that's why they've closed it off. I might be wrong on that, but it just seems weird that they've taken the moth boss fight out, and they've got these moths flying around here. Tellingly. But, you know, what do I know? What was I saying? Yeah. So, I should have 56, because I'm pretty sure I got every document with Claire, and I don't think there's any extra documents with Claire. Like the ones that Claire gets that Leon doesn't. The only thing I can think of is that there's a document that she reads in a cutscene, and then you then have to, though, click on it to actually register. And I don't think I clicked on it. So that's a possibility. That's clear. Click on that just to...
Jesus.
Oh, there you go. I just wanted to hear Leon's thoughts on the matter. So the two that I'm missing are when you play Leon A, Claire B, you get...
Senior staff clearance required for computer access.
Yeah. You get the... That's still a cool door. You get the notes that Leon left for Claire. Like, I got the notes that Claire left for Leon in this one. So, if I want to get all of the notes, I have to at some point figure out which... You dead? He's still... Yeah. That's what I thought. There we go. Okay. So we need to make sure we burn these properly. This is the mistake I made with Claire. You have to make sure if you burn them properly, they won't come back. Now.
What the hell?
Yeah. Not gonna let you catch me off guard this time.
Damn it.
That's what we want. Let the fire do the work. I'm basically torturing these zombies, but, you know, fuck them.
I can do this.
Leon, stop bigging yourself up. It's fine. It's just like, I can do this. You've got this. I'm just torturing a plant zombie with fire. There we go. So if I do that, they won't come back. And I don't think I did that as Claire. I think I just basically hit them once and then they fell over. And then, obviously, when I came back through, they were all still here. But if I do that, they'll go away forever. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Now, I have a cheat sheet for this because the code's different in round 2, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to do it legit, or at least, I mean, I've got the cheat sheet up, so it just means I don't have to write it down.
Dispensing solution now.
That said, I do have the cheat sheet. I've actually got it up, so let me just get it up real quick while I pick up this dispersal cartridge, because I will need it for something else, because there is a record for doing the oh, there it is. There's a record for doing the herbicide mix in the smallest amount of moves, and it's there's one for scenario A and one for scenario B, and so you have to do it differently depending on the scenario, and it's too complex for me to bother looking it up, so there is also a record for killing these things by shooting off all of their spores. You see those yellow things they've got on them, which I'm currently burning off. There's a record for shooting them all off. I'm not going to bother doing that. What I will probably do is load up the save, which is what I've been doing to get most of the records, is load up the save that I loaded up previously. Just burn to death, please. This is tedious. I gotta go do that one in a second. Seriously, just I got a lot. There we go. I got a lot of spare ammo, and I know that I don't need to use it for anything other than these things. So just torture these things a little bit longer. Leon shouts at himself. Maybe he's just like, I can't believe it. Maybe it just smells really bad, and that's what he's going. Oh Jesus! Oh God! Son of a bitch! Oh, okay, you can do it, Leon. You can do this without throwing up. There we go. Yeah. So there's a combination. To do it in the right order. It's way too hard for me to figure out by myself, and I figure if I do it now, I don't have to reload it later. So, gunpowder large, yes. Gonna need that for later. So I need to fight some liquors in a little bit, if it's anything like. Most of my knowledge is just based on Claire A, and I'm assuming it's the same. Is that a different one? It must be, because the code's different. That looks the same though, but it's not. The numbers they're giving me are different. But I'll, like I said, I'll do it quote unquote properly, in so much as, or I suppose insofar as I will get the trophy and read off the bottom of the trophy. Again, I feel like it might probably, well, apart from Ada section, which I can't. Hi. Apart from Ada section, which I can go on and on about how much I hate it, the lack of continuity between A and B is probably the biggest complaint I have with this game. Because, and I say this, I will say it has been a while since I played it, but there are a lot more differences between the A and B scenario in the original Resident Evil 2. Like, there was, from what I understand, doing Leon A, Claire B, although I've not watched a full Leon A playthrough because I didn't want to get spoiled on the Leon sections, I got a green herb for that, back in the chest as well. If I take these out now, they won't be a problem later. Also, the flamethrower is way better than the flame grenade launcher, just by virtue of you being able to... Okay, so that looks the same. It's been 4 weeks since I played this, so... my knowledge might be a bit flaky. So it should be... Yeah, okay. So I could just literally, I literally got the code right next to me to open the other one, but I will go and get, I will go and do it in order. I won't, I mean, I am cheating actively, but I won't cheat, properly. I don't know what I mean. Anyway. I forgot what my train of thought was there, because I went and did that. I remember there being stuff in here. Yeah, so my biggest complaint is just the lack of carryover, because... Shit. Oh. Remember that's there. There's a storage room round the corner from here. Which... Interesting. That's fine. I know how this section works. Turn the power back on. So all these dudes are going to get up, and then I'm going to get attacked by lickers. But here's what's going to happen. Okay, that one didn't get up then. It just must have been those three. I think because his head didn't explode. I might be wrong on that. But yeah, I have this now as well, so I can just... Earth. I can actually just do this. I didn't have this last time. I had to go and get it. But yeah, so there were certain things in the original. I say this having not played it very recently, so my knowledge might be a bit off. But basically, if you did Claire... The canon version was Claire A, Leon B, because events that happened in that combination were referenced in later games. If you did Leon A, Claire B in the old game, I think you didn't do... I think Sherry didn't get infected, and so you didn't do any of the stuff with getting her the antivirus like you did in Claire's A scenario. So that was like, okay, so that scenario clearly isn't... There were sections of that which... could be canon, but generally it was the case that it wasn't. I'm going to get rid of that because I don't need that. Thinking about what I've got coming up. Flamethrower on the shotgun's probably going to do me for a little while, so let's get rid of the... keep that. That'll give me enough space, I think. Yeah, and I got a flash in case of emergency. I want to save a grenade for later, because there's something I need it for. Yeah, good. We're going to save a sec. Oh, 100. Barely worth picking up, but I'll take it. Ooh, but that is worth picking up, because... That room? No, there's still something else in this room I need to pick up. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, knife. Do I need a knife? No, I don't. One knife's enough for Mr. Kennedy, and that's that room clear. Yeah, so you knew that scenario wasn't canon, because basically in Resident Evil 6... Sherry, who is a playable character in Resident Evil 6, mentions the fact that she got immunized by Claire in Resident Evil 2. So if that didn't happen, then that couldn't have happened. Also, there were other things as well. For example, and I won't mention it until it happens because it might still. It's something that hasn't happened yet, and it might still. Isn't there? I thought, for some reason, I thought there were bullets. Oh no, there were shotgun shells. I picked them up when I came in, didn't I? Ha ha ha. Yes. Okay. So this is where... Ah, okay, green herb, cool. This is where the liquor's burst in. Come on. I know you're going to come in. Yeah. Still caught me off guard, even though I knew it was going to happen. Oh, there you are. Ah! Oh, hold that for me, you dick. So apparently, you can actually kill the lickers quite easily with a knife. That's the sort of recommended method. Oh yeah, the trophy. That's the thing that I need. Wasn't that supposed to be on the table here? I remember now what I came in for. Have they moved it? Yes, they have. Clever. Yes, I won't bother going. That's what we can clear this area. Okay, so I don't know. Oh, there it is. Yay!
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
See, I'm pretty sure she gets up. Pretty sure. Yeah. But I have a feeling I thought she was going to get up, and she doesn't. It might be a case that she... Because there's a couple of zombies that won't get up unless you shoot them. And so you shoot them and go, aha, they were going to get up. I feel so clever. And then... You then remember that you did it the next time, I guess, and keep doing it. That's...
Now what?
Oh, come on. No, damn it. Why do you not just auto... I mean, I know why it does it, because I... Oh, okay. Because I lost my knife to the bloody liquor, but... Forget, does a guy fall down on the stairs here? Oh no, it's just a...
What the?
Flaming one of you, might as well flame both of you. Both of you can burn to death.
Damn it.
Yay, I'm the best. Yeah, I know that why it does it, because I lost my knife to the liquor, and so it then equips the... I suppose that's a good reason to have 2 knives in your inventory. Oh, I love the shotgun. Hey, get off. Needy. Yeah. That is one thing I do like. The fact that you don't pick up any handgun bullets. It never actually says this, by the way, but the fact that you never pick up handgun bullets is because Claire picked them up. Have I not turned? Oh no, this is where you get it as Claire. I was going to say, do I not need to turn this on? And the answer is no, I don't. I can't remember where this leads out into. Oh, here. Oh, okay, there we go. Good work, me. Get rid of that. Make some more shotgun shells. Yeah. Okay, I'm quite comfortable with ammo. I'm not going to get too cocky, because that's how I lost all my ammo last time. Well, no, I lost all my ammo last time by fighting one of those bloody... watching the footage back, I was looking going, why are you doing this? You're just using up all of your ammo. Fighting the G things with your handgun is like the worst possible use of your handgun ammo, because it's just like, to kill a G baby, you need to pop its eye. That's literally all you need to do. You can kill it with damage, actually. It is possible to kill it with damage. The easiest way to kill a G baby is to pop its eye. So yeah, I didn't do it the easy way at all. I don't know why I'm bothering looking at that, because I got the cheat sheet here. There we go. Yeah. So obviously, when you're playing through, because I'm still undecided. Part of me wants to finish this game in hardcore, and to try and do it in under 2 hours to get the S+ rank, so that I can get all of the. Hang on, will there spawn another plant man in here? Because if you did, I'm going to burn them. Because now I know that because last time I wasn't killing them. Is this room just always has a constant creepy music? Okay, this room just has constant creepy music. I only didn't burn these guys last time because I thought the pesticide would wipe them all out, and then it didn't, and then I had a load of them to deal with, and it was a whole problem. So.
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Red. Hang on, this doesn't help because it's... Oh no. No, this is fine. Blue, red, green. Red, blue. Blue, green, red, blue. Red, blue, green. Blue, red, green. Yay! So you could have sat. I could have sat here spinning these around, trying to figure it out. And that would have taken me probably a lot more time. I would have been sat here in silence, trying to sort of think a few steps ahead, and it would have been immensely entertaining, I'm sure. As it was, I decided to do it that way because now I should have. Yay! Oh, and I got the flamethrower one as well. Bring marshmallows and packed pockets. Hooray for all of us. Mostly me, because I want to get all the records. Yeah, I'm debating whether to do hardcore mode. I will probably not film it, because if I do hardcore mode, I will probably follow a guide, so that I can rather than try and do it off my back, so that I can do it in under 2 hours. Actually, it might be 2.5 hours, but either way, to try and do it in time to get the S+ rank, so I can get the A, so I can get the records, and B, so I can get the secret weapons you get for doing it, because you get infinite rocket launcher and infinite, I want to say minigun, which I've never bothered to do before. I like, this is the thing with me Resident Evil games, I really like the Resident Evil story, as dumb as it is, and it is a dumb story. What's Liam going to say?
Who left the freezer open?
Okay, I like Claire's line better about wanting a Parker. Yay. I've never bothered to do that. One of the other things is I've never unlocked 4th Survivor or Tofu Survivor before in Resident Evil 2. I really like the Resident Evil plot, even though the plot is dumb, and it is super dumb. It is dumb. There is no getting around the Resident Evil plot being dumb. It's consistently stupid. But I love it. I love how dumb it is. And so I wasn't actually a big fan of the old gameplay. I have to confess, like the tank controls and everything they didn't do it for me, if I'm honest. I wonder if you take damage for being in that room for too long. That'd be an interesting mechanic. Anyway. Yeah, so I thought you'd get up, and you didn't. So I'm glad I saved the bullet not killing you. Anyway. So I might do it this time, because I actually quite like the gameplay in this game. And there's not much point in me filming it, because like I said, I will be following a guide quite strictly, so there'll be a lot of stopping, starting. The story will be exactly the same, even if I do Leon A, Claire B. Like I said, from what I understand, it's very cosmetic differences. Unlike the first game, where the differences mattered a lot more, in this it's very much... do I want to drop anything? Yeah, I'll drop that gunpowder off, I suppose. The differences this time around are very cosmetic. Like, it's literally... that corridor that opens up behind the cop that got cut in half, he is in... Is it this room? No, it's the room around the corner. That opens up for the B scenario either way. Leon, I think... Actually, no, because then Leon uses it to get back... Oh, that's a good point, actually. I don't know. It might be a case that both... The B scenario either way... No, because then Leon wouldn't be able to take the lift back, because that goes straight into the Chief's office, and Leon never goes into the Chief's office. So I guess that corridor's open for Claire, but she doesn't use it to get back into the police station. Because Claire uses the lift that takes her into the Chief's office. Okay, I don't know. But until I've actually done it, and having played A and B or the other, I won't know all of the differences.
A dangerous solution without
But my understanding is that it's not... I got the flamethrower on. My understanding is that it's not that significant. Expand. Boom. Is there anything else? No, cool.
Shit!
Oh! Okay, that's cool, Mr. X, but, okay, well, that knife is almost broken, so you can have it. Ah! Dang it! How did you get round me? Okay, so maybe it doesn't matter if you kill these guys or not. They'll just respawn anyway. But cool, I've got Mr. X following me in the lab now. Excellent. That's what I needed. Read that. I wonder how far he follows me. Does he follow me into the safe room here? Okay, I don't hear him, so maybe he doesn't follow me into here. But cool, yeah, Mr. X. So that is one thing that I don't think is ever actually explained. Because obviously in Claire's scenario we see... And this is just another example, really, of stuff not carrying over. You see Mr. X get killed. And I can hear him now. I'm going to leave before I find out whether or not he can follow me through there. Frankly, I don't want to know. Birkin skewers Mr. X through the chest and tears out his side. Now, either X has got some redunculous recovery, or it's possible there's more than two of them, because there's more than one of them, because in the original there was... They showed... That's just the thing that's weird, is they never showed the helicopter dropping Mr. X off. There's a helicopter that drops... It's not the helicopter that crashes, by the way, that's a different helicopter. There's a helicopter that drops Mr. X off. And he... I need to turn the light on in here. Is that what I did? Oh no, I need to turn the power on. AVS. And there's 6 of them when it drops them off. The other 5, you find out what happened to them at the end of Resident Evil 3. So it's entirely possible that they dropped one in, and then when it died, they dropped another one in. Or it's entirely possible that he got better, But as far as I know, Mr. X's recovery isn't that good. It's just quite good. I don't know. I'm not going to watch this tape. I just want to see Leon's response.
So those were G samples.
Okay, good. Glad we did that. No, don't need that anymore. Discord. Oh, there's a grenade on the soldier. Thanks. I'll keep that one on me, I think. Pop this one in the box. So yeah, so that's one thing that's never really, like, it's a cool scene when it happened in Claire's scenario. I was like, oh wow, that's cool. We just pit the two big bads against each other, and yeah, they just took care of each other. That's quite cool. But then it doesn't really take into account, well, that Mr. X is still alive. Oh, I thought I saw a button prompt. So I'm gonna have to. I think there's a typewriter. Is there a typewriter in here? I think there is. Oh, there's lots of shotgun shells. There you go. Give you a gun. Yeah, there is a typewriter in here. Cool. I got one healing thing. I suppose I could take 2. Did I need 2 last time? I think I just took the fade spray with me because I needed it. Do I have another big one? No. Tell you what I'll do. I'll make one load of shotgun shells with the big one. And then I will hold on to that works. I'll hold on to those if I need another. I probably don't need the flamethrower for this fight. I think there are still some. I mean, I got a lot of ammo for it. But I mean, we're getting near the end of the game now, and I've got a redonkulous amount of mag bullets, so... In fact, I might even use the mag and not the shotgun, because I can still use the shotgun to do... Did I read these? I don't remember. Either way. Yeah, I know the next 3 bosses I have to fight. I do need the Magnum for one of them, but I could use the Magnum here as well. So I'll use it a little bit. We'll mix and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Maybe use half here, half later. Come on. There you go. No, don't hold. No, dang it. Now he decides to grab me. All those times he hits me with his frigging claw. And he decides, hey, the shipping container's coming. I'll have a grab. Thanks. Thanks, Birkin. You're a champ.